We've got our template set up. We're going to go in and use, we're going to do this auto generated so that we're doing it based off sequencing. That way we have it triggered based off of different delays that we'll set on this. And let's dive everyone in. Step one, which is the guide download. What is this? Now, obviously, we've got some, we need to finish out, the development of this, but for now, we'll just go ahead and get this sequenced out. Okay, so there's our first one. Add in this. Let's see. This is where I think we need to, let's make this a little bit prettier. Let's see. Oh, let's go ahead and do this. Make the business. So I mean, someone you've subscribed to this, you wanted this, so certainly we just have to verify the domain. I have not done that yet. Going to save templates. We're looking at step 2. So we got some work to do on this. Haven't even set up a group yet, but it's all to come. We're setting our go ahead and get our emails in here. Let's see. In your email. Let's see, we really want to name it to we'll go back and I really don't like it like this. I mean, I really want it on my steps. So let's just go ahead and let's just make it step 3, and we'll go back and add. That's going to be important. So I have to verify the domain, and I will do that. Let's see step 3. Ideally, you want these things already done. Obviously, for a couple. Let me see if I can get that name changed. Might not be able to. So, I mean, I'm sure you can. I'm just not going to do it right now. Step 3. So we got this is be step 4. Step 4 will be webinar. Let's add in and come back and verify. This is 4. Couple of those have to be fixed. Lots of fixing to do here, but at least we can get the triggers in. get it sequenced so we know what we're doing, have an idea where we can start looking for areas of improvement. Obviously, we've already seen several. Well, and obviously, we want to you know, one of the dangerous things, I guess, about doing this is not come back in and correcting that. And you get an email saying client XYZ. I think that's just going to not be cool, obviously. So each one of these steps are going to have to be fixed. But you know, ideally, you'd want to set it all up so you don't have to do this. It's done. Kind of doing it, kind of just rushing it together in a way, so that one, I mean, I know I need to come back and do it, and two, it's, you know, I'll have more likely someone do that for me on my team, so I can focus elsewhere. Ooh, forgot one. Set 10. Yeah, we look good. I'm putting this one in there, but yeah, I did. So when you mess on, just come back and switch them out. So obviously got more work here to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin this. And what we're going to do is let's go ahead and add the triggers. So we're going to this will be triggered immediately. And then what we want to do we're going to need to build in trigger here for because these would be all daily triggers. Let's just go ahead and set it up now. Thinking through how a lot of the stuff. So we're just doing it one day after. Yeah, sorry, set it up. So we're good to go there one day, and we need to bring in really, the way I want to set up is really this one needs to be, you get the free cheat sheet download, and then you need to be immediately, this needs to be immediately triggered is the join the Facebook group. That or the day after you can still receive this. So I would like to have, one more trigger in here built in, which needs to, let's see if we can't. I really want to, yeah. See, and this will be good, just kind of as a lesson learned throwaway one. But what you want to do is go ahead and think through all the different triggers that you're going to have in between, the first and the last email, because we've got things that we want to do that's just outside of just sending you daily emails. I mean, once again, I want to have this set up in a way that's going to fire off for conversions and be able to manage that. So let's call this our first setup, and then what I'll do is I need to think through these steps, and let's go ahead and build here. All right. So we'll call this email steps. We'll go cheat sheet download. And we obviously have the join Facebook group. Then we have how I generate. And then we are going to how I make. And I mean, these are going to change. I don't like using that actually. But, have you seen course yet? To how I improve client XYZ. One secret. How I improved client XYZ. My story. How to build successful campaigns. We're building confidence here still. And we haven't added step 11 yet. Let's leave that there. So here we're going to have a couple deviations. Here, download and no download. So download group needs to be sent a thank you, join our group, or just go ahead, actually let's join Facebook group. So thank you, join Facebook, let's label this so that we know what we're doing. Join Facebook group, immediate link, because you're more likely. No download, continue sequence. Well, we're going to be able to know who's, click, open and click will be this. And this will be don't open. So there's going to be we're going to use those pretty much throughout all of these, because that's really the qualifier. So we have open click, which needs to lead to thank you. Thank you. Here's a pointer. bit series, continue sequence, which I would say for don't open, continue the sequence is going to be pretty standard on most of it. But just it's always the people that are going to actually take action that we want to really look at and follow. Here we'll loop. And step probably 6 or step 5, something like that. Step 4 to 5, something like that. I'm not sure which one we're going to do. And obviously we can even go further, or saying people, you know, I think, yeah, I was going to do that. Let's break it down a bit more, because this is going to matter. So I can get a little bit better identifier, but you get the idea. You know, people who even, and it's going to be under the actual click identifier. And then open will be a different. And you got the. Okay, so here we need to be thinking about how we're going to structure within this structuring that we've already built out here, because we're going to have multiple things that's going to happen in between these steps. So once again, it kind of goes back to step 3.1, step 3.2, step 3.3, and being able to iterate on top of that. I think that's probably, you know, that's the basic concept of how we're going to set that up. Let me pull that back up. Already done there. So that's done. All right, so this is the, let me go ahead and name this up. Yeah. Email automation sequence steps. V1, I always like to put a little V1. So I know what the hell I'm doing. Multiple iterations. But, so now we're faced with, these are our main categories. We're now faced with how can we take someone who's already done this, and how do we, you know, stop that? You know, we don't want to keep providing them more sales pitches, you know, once they've already completed. So, first thing we're going to do, let's look at how we're going to sequence through here. We've got the cheat sheet download done. So if they download the cheat sheet, let's go ahead and hit them with the Facebook group. If they haven't, we'll hit them with the Facebook group the next day. So now we have. We'll have a Facebook group for immediate opens or immediate downloads, and then we'll have a Facebook group for people that you know, that did not. And then if they open, let's see, it doesn't matter if they've clicked or not. If they've clicked, then more likely they've joined. But we don't want to do a thank you here because we don't know. If they've clicked, more. Send more reasons to. So we don't want to do that. Let's be easy on this. I mean, these have to be thought through, but this is the idea. This is how we'll go through, and let's actually modify this. Get this right. Click. Okay. So each one of these, you can see how I'm going to. I want to do event within all these different events. So. This is the first steps of our basically our decision tree on the email sequence on the site. So we'll take this and build out in one of the next videos.